Roethlisberger out for the season with injury. So they wrapped up Week 4 last night, Monday Night Football, with Mason Rudolph. And the question, would the Steelers drop to 0-4, something they have not done in quite some time? We'll start here. A lot of this is what we saw. Rudolph dumps it off to James Conner, picks up a block, scores the 21-yard touchdown. Rudolph threw 17 of 18 for 132 yards in the first half. The Steelers take a 7-3 lead. They found success, Ryan, in the Wildcat on Monday. As we take a look at it, here it is in the third quarter. Samuel's lined up there. The quick shovel pass to Conner and 21-yard pickup.
They started to attack the edge, Wendy. They realized they couldn't go straight at teams this year, and so they found ways to get creases and get James Conner in space.
Well, the next Steelers drive, I believe, 2nd and 10 from the Cincy 43. Rudolph drops back, hits Johnson, who is wide open for the 43-yard touchdown pass. His first 19 completions combined for 43 air yards, and this touchdown right here traveled 32 of them.
If you look at it, this was a post route, and you had a deep crosser. They tried to pass the route off. Kirkpatrick didn't follow him. Great throw by Mason Rudolph, and a finish by Deontay Thompson.
Here's Mike Tomlin after the game.
Man, it feels really good to handle our business, and we did so tonight. Really just with outstanding effort in all three phases. You know, it needs to be a springboard for us as we move forward. Can't say enough about Mason. We gave him a game ball in there for his first start and win. We need to just learn from this, learn from positive experiences like we have from some of the negative ones, and keep getting better.
Unbelievable team win. We just, you know, a lot of leadership in the locker room, and guys that know how to win, guys that have won a lot of games in their careers, and when we stuck together all week, even though, you know, the rough start, and you know, our message all week was just stack one and then start stacking more. So that's the plan moving forward, and got a heck of a group of guys that are going to do that.
Let me just say this. It matters not one bit. I mean, it does not matter at all, but he looks like a quarterback, doesn't he? It's like Central Casting called and said, send us a quarterback to Pittsburgh. Anyway, what you saw last night, Coach, it is the beginning. He's right. They want to get one and then stack them up.
Yeah.
Can what you saw be replicated and sustained over the course of the next month or so for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure they're going to play the Bengals every week.
They are definitely not.
Which would help, though. Which help.
Yeah.
But let me just say, you have to credit the offensive coordinator, Randy Fichtner. He did a great job designing, being creative, all right, giving the quarterback situation where he can be successful, complete, run the ball. It was just a great mix, and I thought that they did a great job of taking advantage of the things they had the tools to do. To me, coaching's all about that. Take the players you have and then find a way to do the things they're capable of doing. And I thought they had a good plan last week.
How many times have you seen the contrary to that, Ryan? And it's so frustrating when you have a game plan and you say, this is what I want to do, but oh, by the way, I don't have the pieces in place to execute that successfully, rather than what we saw last night was, here's the cards we've been dealt. Yeah. Let me figure this out.
I think you see it often, and I also think you saw it with the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the San Francisco 49ers. So this was a departure from that, a departure from what you've done since 2004 with Ben Roethlisberger, and it worked extremely well. It made Mason Rudolph comfortable. It made this team comfortable, and you got the ball in the hands of people who can make plays with yards after the catch. And there are going to be some weeks that this isn't enough to win. But those are the cards you're dealt when you lose your franchise quarterback. And so I agree with Coach. It was a great job by offensive coordinator Randy Fichtner. And moving forward, you can now build off of this because you have your first win, and you're only one game out of first place in the AFC North.
Yeah. I don't think the Bengals are the measuring stick for the success, obviously, but as we all acknowledge. But, you know, when you look at what the anchor of this offense is, it's always their offensive line. They got 3 Pro Bowlers. They've always been the leaders of this locker room. I just think they are going to be the ones that are going to need to control this offense. It doesn't matter if they're running jet sweeps, gadgets, wildcat, whatever it is that the Steelers are trying to figure out in terms of their new identity. It's always going to fall down to this offensive line, which will forever be the strongest part of them. So I think if they can keep controlling the game, then this can work, and they can make this quarterback look like a star.
Well, Bengals or no Bengals, I guarantee you 1-3 feels a heck of a lot different than 0-4 on this Tuesday as you get ready and you play on a short week. I mean, it is what it is, but you hope that